Welcome back. Here we are with another episode. Let's get straight into it. We got Kansas City. Let's get straight into it, y'all. Hope y'all having a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever one it may be for y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in with your boy, man, hanging out with me. By the way, man, if y'all do like this video, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment for your boy.
Big four-game set. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat. Nelson Velasquez. He, of course, leads their team at home runs.
Yeah, Boo, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Taylor Hearn. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Hit on the ground might be two. Quickly to second for one. Relay to first, double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives them a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Back here in Kansas City, on to the third inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Blake Snider.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
The wind and the pitch. Knocks it down.
Good hit. Really safe.
Up next for the White Sox, the right fielder, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1.
Don't count as a hit, though.
And the pitch. Ground ball to first, could be two. Prado over to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play.
Here's a big power threat, Blake Snider. We talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
At the belt and fires.
Ball one. Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do.
And now this is down for a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 7-1.
Up next for Chicago.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So first and second with 2 outs. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here.
See what happens here.
Robert, the lead runner at second. Snider on at first with 2 down.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're midway in the fourth. White Sox 7 and the Royals 1. Man at first, Blake Snider steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 3.
No base, no outs.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Snider, in his rookie season, just 19 years old. And he's been electric at the plate with 7 home runs in his last 10 games. Strike 2.
Kinda gotta swing at this one.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. Cease back to work. On the ground to short. Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
You know, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year, and you got to make those routes.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Chris Salvi had Tommy John surgery. It seems like more and more position players are having Tommy John surgery. Remember, Corey Seager had it, Didi Gregorius, Travis d'Arnaud hauls it in for the out.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Welcome back. We go to the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Blake Snider.
Snider.
No outs here.
The right-hander back to work. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by-pitch to lead off the inning.
Boog, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes the guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
All right, 1 time right here.
Runner on the go.
That ain't Coleman.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Stay quit.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Third baseman.
And now Yohan Moncada.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Let's see what my boy Yohan can do.
On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. On to first in time. Double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Got a home run and a double.
2 outs
today.
with a runner at third.
3 RBIs.
Hit weakly on the ground. Massey fires over to first. That ends the frame. So a man left for the White Sox. They lead it, though, 11-4. Back to the top of the lineup and to the plate for Kansas City, number 11. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Up the middle. And that is the inning.
Gonna be out.
They put 2 on the board on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors and 1 left. Through 8 full. 2 outs, nobody on. Next is the Royals catcher, Salvador Perez. He's already homered here in this one.
Game.
Swing and a ground ball out to short.
Made it look good.
Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, this is definitely a rarity. A 1-pitch save. You come into the ball game, so much pressure, don't know what's going to happen, and fortunately you make the pitch, you get the out, and everyone has a big sigh of relief.
Got a 9-game hit streak.
Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. And our pitcher tonight, Jordan Lyles. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
The shortstop.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
I'm only behind 4 in the RBI department. Good hit.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In comes the first run of the game as the White Sox take the lead.
Big RBI for him right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
So now the DH spot, Gavin Sheets. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Bounce to third.
Gonna be out.
They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the White Sox 1. KC coming to bat. And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
The catcher.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. To second, that's 1, and that's 2.
Did we get the double play?
1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Second inning coming up here in Kansas City. All tied 1-1. One down. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop Blake Snider. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Just off the inside edge. Snider playing up the middle at short. Just 19 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. That's a little bit low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Powell under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 1 out, base is empty. Here's Nick Pratto.
Down 3 here, 4-7.
Out to short, Snider. Fires across the diamond. Play is made, 2 out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And welcome back. Top 6. And now the shortstop, Blake Snider.
Blake Snider.
The wind of the pitch. Bounced up the middle. Witt. On to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Man in scoring position with 2 away. And next to hit for the Sox,
Top of the
Blake
8th
Snider.
Running in scoring position, but we definitely need a hit here.
And first offering is fouled off.
423 with runners in scoring position. Definitely need the points.
Runner leads away at second. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. The White Sox leave 1. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit.
Stops at 9 games.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Out to short. Throws to first, And Witt is out. That's the third out. Inning over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Royals 10 and the White Sox 4.
This game is pretty much over.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
And your final 10-5.
Go ahead and get into
For
the
Chris
last
Singleton
game
and our
here.
entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. Pitching in our game today, Brian Mata.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Tosses across the first, 2 away.
It's going to be our first out of the
Batting third, the shortstop.
Second out.
Back here in Kansas City, second inning set to go. Stepping in the long ball threat, Blake Snider. Mata back to work. Check swing didn't go. Ball 1.
Good. No swing there.
Yeah, now let's go, kids.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Oh, early on that one.
There's a 1-1. In the air, right side. Howell on his way over. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Blake Snider digs in now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And a curve drops in for a strike.
My street didn't end. Okay.
On the ground to the left. Witt
We did get it.
zips it across. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
So up next, Michael Massey. Grounded out his first time up.
Bottom of the 4th here. Still 0-0.
Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first. Inning over. Royals leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. First and second, 1 out. Blake Snider steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch is outside. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taylor under it. Squeezes it. That's out number 2.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Isbell.
The left fielder, Kyle Isbell.
Holloway back to work. Bounced out to short. Over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it.
See what we can do.
So the batting order turns over. Number 11 steps in for the Royals. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one down the line, and he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get.
Drew Waters stands in. 1 for 2.
I want to get this double play here.
The 0-1.
Been doing this thing today.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing.
Next to hit, Michael Massey. Left-hand hitter waits. Grounder might be 2. Snider. Over to Bruhan. That's 1, and that's 2.
These boys are ready to make a play with the bases loaded. Excellent job of execution there. You turn the double play, and the inning is over.
Nice double play.
And now Blake Snider. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing.
Let's see if he pitches to us.
Keller moved to first, and he just got his hand in there.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one drilled left field. That's back.
But I break the game open.
It's gone over the left field wall. His 16th homer of the year, and the White Sox jump out in front. It's 2-0.
4-11. Rubber game hit the street now.
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 3. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1. And the batter will be the shortstop, Blake Snider. He's already homered in this game.
Top of the knife here.
Stamon, a 6'3" righty, 200 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
That misses, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And here it comes. Off the mark there, and it's 3-2. Gavin Sheets up next for the White Sox.
Might walk us here. Just so we don't score.
Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. 2 out.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusty.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Drew Waters. Outfield moves in, looking to cut down in the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
Give me one more. Take the loss. Oh, we had the game away.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base.
Opportunity is once in a lifetime.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill, the lefty, Cole Reagans. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that'll do it. 2 on with 1 out, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate with just 1 hit in 9 at-bats so far in this series. On the ground left side, 6, 4. Now he launches a throw over his head, and this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. We head to the bottom of the second, and now Michael A. Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
Here's a tapper towards short. On the run, throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. Today, a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players. Base is empty with 2 away. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Samad Taylor. Swing and a slow roller. Slings to first, out number 3. Royals bats are quiet there. They're up 2-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Madrigal. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Snider, jump throw. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Blake Snider. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Reagans back to work.
Count 1-0.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next offering upstairs. Out to short, Taylor.
It's going to be out.
Tosses to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting. Third baseman, Yohan.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now here is Blake Snider.
Blake Snider.
And make him come to you.
Popped up. And puts the squeeze on that. And that will end the inning.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Now it's the shortstop, Blake Snider.
Top of the 7th with 2 outs.
And that one fouled off.
11 game hit streak. It's on the line right now.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Hey, take a cut now. Get your cuts.
Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That's to third.
It's going to be an out.
Throw over to Prado, and that is that.
Look like our 11 game hit.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And now the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. Patino back to work. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Samon Taylor. The 0-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. And it's a double play.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play. Well, these guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe
it's gonna be the end of the series. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, hanging out with your boy like always. Y'all be safe out there. Until next time.